It was a crisp autumn evening when my friends and I decided to hike into Blackwood Forest. We had heard stories about the place, rumors of strange sightings and whispers in the wind, but we dismissed them as local legends. With our backpacks filled and flashlights ready, we ventured into the thick, shadowy woods. The sun dipped below the horizon, casting an eerie glow through the dense canopy. The deeper we went, the quieter it became, the usual forest sounds replaced by an unsettling silence. Our conversations grew hushed, as if the trees themselves were listening. "Let's set up camp here," Jake suggested, pointing to a small clearing. We quickly assembled our tents and started a fire. The warmth was comforting, but it couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. As night fell, the firelight flickered against the trees, casting long, dancing shadows. After dinner, we sat around the fire, sharing ghost stories. Laughter and playful scares filled the air until a distant, mournful howl cut through the night. We all fell silent, straining to hear. "Probably just a wolf," Sarah said, trying to sound casual. But there was a tremor in her voice that betrayed her fear. Hours passed, and one by one my friends retreated to their tents. I stayed up, staring into the dying embers of the fire. That's when I heard it, a faint whisper, almost indistinguishable from the rustling leaves. It was calling my name. "Matt! Matt!" I stood up, peering into the darkness. "Who's there?" I called, my voice barely above a whisper. There was no answer, just the persistent murmur of my name. Grabbing my flashlight, I stepped away from the camp, the beam of light cutting through the darkness. The whispers grew louder, leading me deeper into the forest. My heart pounded as I stumbled over roots and through thick underbrush. Suddenly, the trees parted, revealing an old, decrepit cabin. The whispers ceased, replaced by an oppressive silence. Driven by a mix of fear and curiosity, I approached the cabin. The door creaked open on its own, and a cold draft sent shivers down my spine. Inside, the air was thick with the scent of decay. My flashlight revealed walls covered in strange symbols, drawn in what looked like dried blood. As I turned to leave, the door slammed shut behind me. The whispers returned, now deafening. I screamed for help, but my voice was swallowed by the darkness. Shadows moved, taking shape, and I realized I wasn't alone. Figures emerged from the walls, their eyes glowing with a malevolent light. "Matt!" they chorused, their voices blending into a horrific symphony. I ran to the door, pulling with all my strength, but it wouldn't budge. The figures closed in, their icy hands reaching for me. Panic consumed me as I pounded on the door, my screams echoing through the cabin. Then everything went black. I awoke at dawn, lying in the clearing where we had camped. My friends found me, confused and terrified, but unharmed. The cabin was gone, leaving no trace. To this day, I can't explain what happened, but the whispers of Blackwood Forest still haunt my dreams.